This will be a quick video showing to you how to open up and use the brand new third-party billing form. So what we're going to do is we have to open up in our Chrome browser. It's a Google Doc, so it likes it opening up in Google. So what you can do is you can go to the Red Deer Catholic School Division bookmarks, or even to the Red Deer Catholic Regional Schools help site. And if I click this one, then I can go scroll down on the panel on the left, and here's third-party billing. Or we can actually scroll down on the main page, and here's third-party billing for substitutes, and we'll use that one. And this is what the form looks like. It's very similar to what you had before, but some of the stuff has been made so that it'll only accept the proper characters and that it can't be done incomplete, or it'd be difficult to do it incomplete. So today's date, so it's telling me what my email is. And then, of course, today's date is the date I'm completing this form. And if you take and put your cursor right there, you'll find out it's a pull-down menu. So we're going to say it's the 27th. And the full name of the organization that we're going to be billing for this third party is, we're going to call it to the Zippity Doo Dah Company. So that's the full, proper, legal name of the company. The street address of the organization, 123 Anywhere Avenue, Southwest, province, city and province, well, we're going to put it in Red Deer. And we're going to put on a fictitious postal code, and we'll tab down. Now, organization's contact person. That means who was the person that says that they could pay for this bill. So it's the person at the other end that you're billing at that Zippity Doo Dah Company. So it's George Schmo. Now, this is very easy. All you're going to have to do is choose school. I'm going to pick on Holy Trinity. And now our invoice number. Now this invoice number, all you need to do is put in your invoice number. So if you're doing these on a regular basis, you're going to have to remember what the last one you used was. And that's easy by going into the Google Forms and seeing all the ones that are lined up there that you've done before. So in this case here, it's our 6th one, and that's all you want to do, number 6. And now you have to choose the school year. Well, we've built this so that it has a whole bunch of different years available to it, so we don't have to change the form for a while. So we're saying it's for the 18-19 year that we're presently in. And in this case here, we want a full day, and now we just say next. Okay, so you have a number of full days, maximum 2, because remember, after 2, it goes to grid, which is a different kettle of fish. So we're going to choose. This person's gone on a 3-day conference, or a 3-day conference. We're going to say a half. It wants the start date. Well, let's just say they're starting today. And end date. Well, for the 2 days, it's the 27th and the 28th of November. But he was also gone for a 3rd day because it was a 3-day conference. And so the 3rd day goes to grid. So we're just going to say 1, okay? That they're gone for 1 day at grid. Now, you will have to phone the placement coordinator to get what the grid pay is for that substitute teacher. Anything longer than 2 full days doing the same job, they're entitled to grid. So she or he at the board office as the substitute teacher placement coordinator is going to find out what that teacher's grid pay is. And let's just say that it's $481.12. I don't know, that might be high, whatever. The start date for the grid date, well, we already did the 27th, 28th, so this is going to be the 29th. Teacher absent for the full day, it's Marty Feldman. And substitute key covering. The substitute's name is Andrew Jackson. Okay. And the reason for the full day. Well, basically what they're saying is the reason for your absence, where you're going. So 3-day conference on basket weaving. Hope I spelled that right. Maybe it's 2 words. Okay, likes that. Now, this also will address the need to add any half-day coverage for this teacher. And you can either say yes or no. In this case here, we're going to say yes, just as an example, and then click Next. Okay, so the number of half-days, the start of the half-day, end of half-day, or the number of grid pay half-days. Well, we're just going to say down here that the number of grid half-days, so we're just saying that this person was gone for 3.5 and your sub was there for 3.5. So we're going to say number of grid pay half-days is 1. And this again will have to be got for, from the coordinator. So let's just say it's $255. And it starts, well, we already said we did the 27th, 28th, 29th, so this is the 30th. And the end day will be the 30th, so they're just there for the 1 day. And teacher absent for the half day. They're asking the same information again. George, I thought it was George Schmo. I hope it is. Can't remember. Substitute covering for the half day. Oh my goodness, I forgot the name of the person, the imaginary person. Let's just go back. We just want to make this look good. So teacher is Marty Feldman and Andrew Jackson. Okay, so obviously I did this wrong. M-A-R-T Feldman and Andrew Jackson. And extra travel time on basket weaving conference. Send me a copy and submit. Okay, so you've done your submission. Okay, so now what we've got to do is we have to take a look-see at our mail, and I'm going to sign into the mail account here. Just hang on. Mail. Okay, and there's Google Forms, and this is what it's going to look like. And we are just going to want to, you can see all the responses that we have, and it's interactive. So click on, up there, third-party billing. Okay, so the Google Forms gave us a copy of what we actually submitted, and then after that we're going to get this. And then we're going to open up this, and here it is, how it will look. It's going to come to you in the form of a PDF. As you can see, it's got the proper date, it's got the name of the people, where it's going to, and attention who, invoice. So now you can see that this is school 27. So we did it on Holy Trinity, their school number is 27. It's already done for the 18-19 year, and it's invoice number 6. You only have to put in the number 6. It did everything else by itself. So you can't make a mistake on that. Unless, of course, you've made number 6 wrong. Don't do that. It's got your start date and end date for the 2 full days, totaling up what it is. Start date for grid on these down here, 1 grid full day is 481. And it's telling who did and what it was for. Full day cost. And now we did a half day at grid, $255, rather than just regular $109, so it's the $255. It tells everything of what the half-day cost was. And now, at the bottom, the total invoice is $1,137.68. And this is the one that you're going to send out, and you will keep a copy and remit it into the board office to Irma and saying, here you go, it's going to be a check coming in for this. And that is how to do the new form.